And it's sort of like a rallying cry. Like, it was really, some of these speeches, especially in the case of Christopher Hitchens, they sort of make you want to stand up and give a round of applause. I mean, it's just amazing, right? And part of it is appealing to this human, this sort of like humanity, this common humanity. Oh, like, are you not good enough yourself to sort of stand up and live a good life and all of this kind of stuff? And everyone's like, yeah, absolutely. But we've seen the fruits of this as people begin to sort of throw off religion and societies begin to throw off religion. What people have perceived happening is the creation of a spiritual vacuum. And if it is the case that human beings are naturally religious, they have an impulse towards, the most fundamental thing I think we have an impulse towards is the idea of the sacred, the idea of something which is separate and untouchable, that shouldn't be mixed with the profane, that shouldn't be, that usually has a sort of attached to it a set of dogma about rules, what you're allowed to do with it, what you're not, and those rules aren't entirely justified by reason alone. It's sort of considered to be self-evident, just this separate thing that we treat as totally sacred. So that's your God, right? And the idea is that if you remove the God, something else has to fulfill that place. Something has to fill it in. And so the right-wing conservatives will say that environmentalism, veganism, gender ideology, all of this kind of stuff has become a new religion. And although it's maybe a bit of a lazy phrasing, you know what they mean. You know exactly the kind of thing that they're talking about, right? And the left will criticize, nationalism as filling that role. Populism and populist leaders, people get religious about Donald Trump, which they do. It's amazing to sort of see the power and influence that man has. It's almost spiritual, So to cut a long story short, or to append a long story with a conclusion, I should say, I think what's happening is a bunch of right-wing thinkers are seeing what is fulfilling the vacuum that New Atheism created. Wokeism, Islamism, few other things, which there's someone in particular that I should mention. And they're saying, I don't like this. And they're realizing that the kind of secular humanism that's promised by the New Atheists just kind of isn't cutting the mustard seed, as I like to say.